You've probably heard of the term Luddite before. Now, generally it's used as an insult and it means someone who is afraid of technology or refuses to keep up to date with the latest tech trend or fad. It's also sometimes reserved for people who are cynical about the future of things like AI or other labour-saving, read job-destroying technologies. But what is a Luddite? The Luddites were a band of skilled artisan textile workers in Nottingham in the late early 1800s. Now, they believed that the invention of these new textile machines would put them out of business. They believed correctly that you wouldn't need the same amount of skill to be able to perform their work doing it on a machine. It would also bring the quality down of the work and would change their entire way of life. Why was this happening? Because the relatively early capitalists knew that they could make much more money out of machines that you didn't need a great amount of skill to use, versus paying very, very skilled artisan textile workers who required a decent pay for their hard-won labour. So these textile workers, as an act of protest and direct action, would smash these machines. This would mean that it was much harder to bring about these massive changes to their way of life because the machines would not be usable. This would then apparently be blamed on Ned Ludd. Now, it's not certain whether Ned Ludd was a real person or not. He could have been a kind of folk hero like Robin Hood. So more like a figure to rally a political cause behind than a real historical figure, but could have been as well. Whether he was real or not, his followers were very real. These Luddites were concerned that the new automated weaving machines were fueling inequality and deteriorating manufacturing standards. Unable to challenge their wealthy factory-owning bosses and denied voting rights, the disgruntled workers destroyed the machines that threatened their world and then claimed, Ned Ludd did it. Now, for over 2 centuries, the media has worked very, very hard to mischaracterize the Luddites as inherently anti-technology, and they've used this name as an insult. But this characterization is utterly wrong-headed. These Luddites weren't anti-technology itself, but they were against the way these powerful magnates would use this technology to destroy communities and churn out bad products. Similarly today, tech moguls do not care about good products, they care about profits. We can see that now with the fear around AI taking good jobs. Why do we want to get rid of good jobs when life is already hard enough under neoliberalism? Why are we getting rid of any of the good jobs? AI is coming for creative work rather than the worst work. Now, why is this? It's because this technology is improved in the direction of improving profits, not improving people's lives. This is what I always find really frustrating about the way these things are talked about. Any of us who are cynical about the direction that technology is going in, you know, we might be described as Luddites, as if we were just anti-technology altogether. But that misunderstands both our real position and the position of the Luddites. We're against technology being used in these ways. Technology is not something that is just there. It has to be worked on. It has to be researched. Which direction is the research going in? Is it trying to improve people's lives? Is it trying to improve living standards? Is it trying to get rid of hunger and global inequality? No, it's coming for graphic design jobs. Or now in the acting world, it's coming for voiceover work. Or it's coming for jobs in the legal or medical professions. These are decently paid, good jobs. Why is the technology coming for these ones? Most of the argument from this has been taken from Phineas Harper's DZine article, and I'll put a link in the description below. In the article, Phineas says, like the plucky young Americans in Daniel Goldhaber's 2022 thriller How to Blow Up a Pipeline, the Luddites understood that not all new technology automatically brings new benefits. In the wrong hands, some technology causes profound harm and must be challenged, or even smashed. In 1990, cellist Glendenning penned a neo-Luddite manifesto, a prescient critique of new technology spanning from nuclear power to the contraceptive pill. In it, years before the launch of the World Wide Web, she warned that without critical oversight, new technologies could create social systems and institutions that people do not understand and cannot change or control. A strikingly accurate preemptive description of life mediated by Silicon Valley. Instead, Glendenning advocated the creation of technologies in which politics, morality, ecology, and technics are merged for the benefit of life on Earth. In the long tradition of the Luddites, she demanded technology by and for the people. Ned Ludd may be long dead, he may never even have existed at all, but he was right. And it's time we started listening. So if you get a chance, definitely go and read this article. It mentions smartphones and why they're so addictive and terrible and just sort of poorly designed as well, and why we should expect better for this world that has such technological innovation. Why is everyone so miserable? And why is technology driving us to be more miserable? If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Cheers. Like and subscribe.